So what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about your RV and electrical usage. So how do I do that? I'm going to install one of these. This is a digital display that'll read amps and voltage. What it'll do is it'll tell me how many volts it is coming into my camper and how many amps I'm using based off of what's on the display. So how do you manage that? Well, that's what we're going to talk about today. So watch this and I'll be right back. Alright, now that we've got it all installed, you can see here what it looks like when it's actually up and running. So first we run the air conditioner, and then as we go, we start turning on other things on the RV. Now on our RV, just sitting still with the air conditioner running and nothing else powered up, we have a few things that are still running in the background that we don't necessarily turn off. One is the micro fridge on the outside kitchen. And the other is the inverter that keeps all the 12 volt system charged up. We'll get into another video talking about the 12 volt system and the difference between the 110 and 12 volt, but it keeps the inverter running, it charges the battery, and it runs the 12 volt system. So those things are still running in the background in addition to the air conditioner. So you can see the amperage here with nothing running, right? It shows little to no amperage whatsoever, so there's no draw. And then the air conditioner comes on, and then the compressor on the air conditioner kicks in, and then we start clicking on other things like the outside kitchen refrigerator and other things. And you can see here how the amperage starts going up. Like I said before, our travel trailer is a 30 amp system. So you can see that we're reaching 20, 21, 22 amps. The reason the amps are running high right now is because everything is warm inside the RV because we're here making this amazing video for you. But as the refrigerator on the outside cools off, the inside refrigerator starts to cool down. They won't have to work as hard, just like the air conditioner as it cools off your rig. The compressor will cut off. You don't need as much amperage. So you'll see that amperage start to die down as things get back to normal. So that goes back to why did I want to install this. As I said, I'm a 30 amp system. If I can monitor easily how many amps I'm using, then I'll know how much I have left to do other things. Like if I wanted to turn on the microwave and I know that I'm already approaching 30 amps, I may want to turn off my air conditioner, or I may want to move the refrigerator over to propane, or whatever systems that I have to manage. But now I know, I have it right here inside and in front of me, how many amps I am using. And this is for you, right? If you have a 30 amp RV or a 50 amp RV and you don't know how many amps you're using and you're tripping circuit breakers on and on and on and you don't know really why, it just might be because you're overusing what the capability of your RV is. And I say capability, it's not really the capability, it's just how you manage your power system. And here is a good way for you to be able to monitor it and see what's happening real time. Now to go into the products that we used, I used this digital meter. It's a D85-2042A. I know a lot to remember, but I'm going to leave down in the comments on how you get there. If you go down to the comments and you look up the website and you go to shop, you'll see where you can get this from on Amazon. Now, there is another thing that we have added to our RV to help manage our power system. I mentioned the micro fridge on the outside, and in addition to the micro fridge, we also have an ice maker out there. So I needed to be able to have a way to turn that off if I'm not going to be using it. If I'm going to do an overnight stay and I want to run the microwave and stuff like that, I don't need to have that stuff out there running, and it's not the easiest to get to or turn off. So what I did is I bought one of these. If you look right here, you'll see a plug on this side where you plug something in, and then on this side is a plug where you plug it into wherever it was plugged in. The reason we like using these is because right here there is an on-off switch, and when it's on it's lit up, and when it's off it's not lit. Now I know that some of your RVs may be plugged into places that you can't put one of these, but just so happens ours does. And if you have an RV like ours and you have the ability to hook up one of these, Well, you can get one of these on Amazon just as well through our website in the description down below. And I want to follow up with just some safety measures here. I did some electrical work on 110 volt. 110 volts is dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. So if you want to get one of these systems put into your RV and you're not that comfortable around working 110 volt systems and you don't want to get hurt, well, contact your electrician and tell them that you want to buy this equipment and you want to get it installed and have it done and get it done safely so that you can enjoy your trips. So that just about does it. And until the next time, monitor your power, enjoy your adventures, and God bless.